buenas. Welcome to Music Marketing TV. I'm Kevin Ochoa, and today we're taking a look at the UAD guitar amp emulation plugins. So we have the Drum 65 reverb amp, the Line 68 super lead amp, and the Ruby 63 top boost amplifier. These are all particular. They all have their own function, and they have the same type of GUI, but they sound vastly different. And I want to share that with you today. Now, before we hop into the demo, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to ring the notification bell so you stay up to date with all the videos here at Music Marketing TV. All right, let's go into Studio One. All right, so here I am inside Studio One. We're not going to really have lots of guitars. There's some plug guitar. However, I wanted to show you guys these plugins with synthesizers because I'm 100% sure that pretty much everyone else is going to cover them with guitars. But I want to show you here why you should be using your guitar plugins on your synths. So let's play this back. There you go. As you can hear, it's really apparent that the UAD plugins are on. Let me turn off just the actual amplifiers themselves and play a spec from right here. That's so different than what it sounds like with them on. These plugins really help create an ambiance. They have their own signature sound because they're emulating the UAD UAFX. Now, that pedal itself is emulating certain classic amps, cabinets, and effects. Boom. Straightforward. We have our amps over here, our miking, and then we have some tone controls down here, and that's pretty much how they all work. See that? And finding the line. So let's start off just looking at the Dream 65 with the guitar sound. So even if you turn off the reverb and the speed of the reverb itself and the modulation, this still sounds quite good. If you didn't want to have that spring reverb on there, you could add your own reverb and give the tonal characteristics of the actual plugin to your sound. As you saw, there's a normal and a bright switch, so that changes the timbre a little bit. You can really tell with the higher notes that are playing. Now, the cabinet right here has different modes: stock, lead, and detects. So listen to the stock. Let's go to lead. So it's much more meaty and more aggressive. And detects. Yeah, so even a lot more present. Yeah, so there's some distortion going on there, probably some tube distortion, and yeah, it's quite sweet sounding. Actually, try this with other lead sounds, and they sound so good. Now over here we have the miking. So here I have direct. I really like this JBF 120 mode. It's really nice. Pair that with the spring reverb and you get this really nice sweet sound. However, like I said, if you want to throw in something that's more distorted in there, you can make it sound really nice and distorted with that detects mode. Now, let me turn on the speed and intensity here. Now, the Ruby also has this speed and intensity parameter, and that's actually how I got the pad sounding with more movement. So this is the pad without the Ruby on it. Yeah, it's pretty bland, but with the Ruby turn on, there's quite a bit of movement and spaciousness. Let me take off the vibrato, put it to 0, and actually turn it off. There's still some, tremolo and vibrato there. Let's turn that off. I mean, it just sounds so nice and lush. It's a really lovely sound, especially considering that we have the 3 options. And yeah, check these other ones out. So with the Brilliant, we're able to change the brightness. Like this would sound crazy with something that had like an LFO. Or a really nice rhythmic percussive guitar. I think it would sound fabulous on that. But with this synth lead or synth pad, what I really wanted was to use this vibrato effect to my advantage. Now we also have different speaker positions here. This is direct. And this is a bit distorted, so let's turn it down a little bit. Actually, let's turn down my high Z. Ooh, that was really nice. Let's turn on the or let's put it on the, whoops, on this part here. Yeah, that sounds really nice and silky. And we have control over the room. So if I put it 100%, it's going to be all room. So some of these have like this little slap to them. It's really nice. So I think the gold and the, was it the blue? Or the silver? I think it was the blue. These two are like the ones that sound the smoothest to me, at least for the sound. So either one would serve me well. No, we didn't really cover the normal part right here, but let's go ahead and do so. So just a normal amp. With some movement in there. So I know for a fact when you put a guitar through this, it's going to sound lovely. Oh, okay. This is a nice GUI thing. So you can switch the inputs here as well. Not just with this, but over here as well. Cool. Let's hop over to the line now. So I have the UAD X Line 68 Super Lead amp. And again, we have the 3 different versions of the amp. And of course, let me play with the repro. Now, this sounds so little and wimpy without this. Let's take off the delays for a second. Yeah, it's night and day difference. Yeah, there's just simply no comparison between them. Of course, level matching will not, but the compression, distortion, everything that's going on, the room reamping gives this a real big change. Let's go ahead and look at the different modules right here. So we have the lead, bass, and brown. So if I put the same sounds a bit lower, we will hear the difference in a greater magnitude. Let's go back to the bass one. That just sounds so techno-y. This is what I'm saying. If you want to really experiment, make sure you try guitar amps on your leads, on your basses, on your synths. They just sound so much different than if you use a basic distortion plugin. You can even use ghost notes in this case. I don't have any right now. I'm pretty sure if you use this with a 303, this would really sound nice. We have controls over the tone over here. And of course, we have the reamping, sorry. Let's try the Brown JB. I think I had gone with the JB30. So yeah, there we go. We also have a handy little gate. I'm not using it here, but if I was feeding it an actual guitar I would need to use a gate to cut some stuff off. So there we go. These are the UAD Line 68, the Ruby 63, and the Dream 65. And they all sound spectacular. Make sure you look at the description down below because there's links in there that contain resellers from UAD. So make sure you check them out and check out these plugins as well. They're lovely and I think you'll enjoy using them. I'm Kevin Ochoa with Music Marketing TV. I want to thank you for being here with us as always. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell so you guys stay up to date with our videos. And if you have any comments or questions, leave them down below and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. All right, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.